Hello and welcome to Learn English for Free with me, Tommy D. Right, let's make a start. Quick recap from beginner lesson 1 on comparative adjectives. We learnt that to compare two things with simple adjectives like big, old, near, large, long, one syllable adjectives, it's usually a case of adding ER. Sometimes you have to add another consonant like hotter or bigger. But when you're talking, it's just which is bigger, the Pacific Ocean or the Atlantic Ocean. We learnt last lesson that the Pacific Ocean is bigger than the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, now in English, I'm afraid there's lots of exceptions. So don't worry, I'll talk you through them. It's quite straightforward. So yes, this is beginner lesson 2, comparative adjectives 2. And I'll try and use this structure. So in blue, the question, who, if you're talking about a person, or which, if you're talking about an object maybe, is more important, A or B. And you can see here, rule 1. Generally speaking, if it's got roughly 3 syllables, if it's a long adjective like important, intelligent, expensive, beautiful and handsome, I know this only has 2, it has 3 syllables, important, intelligent, expensive, beautiful, you're going to add more in front of the adjective. So let's practice. More important. And I've got a picture of a queen, tried to draw a queen, and a teacher wearing a mortarboard. Flat hat that you see people graduate in. So here we go. Which is more important? The queen or a teacher? Which is more important? The queen or a teacher? And your answer will be, of course, a teacher is more important than the queen. I hope she's not watching. I'll be in trouble. Or, if you believe the opposite, the queen is more important than a teacher. And you can finish this here with because and then your reasons. So it could be an interesting debate you could have. Which is more important, or who is more important? A doctor or a teacher? Have a go. And of course I'm going to argue a teacher is more important than a doctor because we help to educate the future, and without teachers probably wouldn't be doctors, but excuse me, of course without doctors we wouldn't have teachers. So you can have interesting debates with this structure. Let's carry on. Intelligent as your adjective. Who is more intelligent? Student A or student B? Student A is more intelligent than student B. Or if you're talking about an animal, you might use which. Which is more intelligent? A cat or a dog? Come up with your own answer. A dog is more intelligent than a cat because, or a cat is more intelligent than a dog because. You can give your reasons. This one's going to be very useful for you. Expensive, money. So I've written a dollar sign, a pound sign, and that's a euro sign. I tried there. I've drawn a picture of a little house and a car. Which is more expensive, a Ferrari or a Fiat? A Ferrari is more expensive than a Fiat. Which is more expensive? Which is more expensive? This house or that house? this house is more expensive than that house because it has more bedrooms, it has a bigger garden. And then these two are very useful. Beautiful and handsome. Now, I've been very stereotypical here, I'm sorry, but I've put a female sign and a little stick lady next to beautiful and a male sign and a stick man next to handsome, because generally you'd say who is more beautiful, this lady or this lady, and that's not a very good conversation to have. Who is more handsome, Tom Cruise or Tom Hanks? Tom Cruise is more handsome than Tom Hanks, that kind of thing, okay? So there you go, rule 1, generally speaking, if it's a long adjective of maybe 3 syllables, and these are your main ones, use more and keep the adjective the same. You'd never say importanter, intelligenter, expensiver, beautifuler, handsomer. That just sounds wrong in English, okay? So use these ones. Right, now rule 2. We're still comparing 2 things, but we're going to use better and worse. Better and worse. So I've drawn a podium, 1st, 2nd and 3rd place, and goals and a football. You might use this when talking about sport or with ideas of success. So again, a mortarboard with a student who's got an A star and a fail. So let's try and fit it into the structure. I'll do my best. Right. So who is better at football? Who is better at football? Liverpool or Manchester United? Who is better at football? Liverpool or Manchester United? Now, my opinion is that Liverpool is better at football than Manchester United. Please leave comments down at the bottom if you agree or disagree. I'll have an interesting conversation. Liverpool is better at football than Manchester United because we can have a debate in the comment section if you like. Which team is worse? Which team is worse? Arsenal or Chelsea? Make your own mind up. Chelsea or Arsenal is worse than the other team, okay? Chelsea is worse than Arsenal. Arsenal is worse than Chelsea because, and it's quite good conversationally to give some reasons. Okay, you can use it with any sport. Rugby, which is a better movie, which is a better business, which is a better country to travel to. This is a really good structure for you. So there you go. Quick recap to finish. We've in lesson 2 of the beginner series, Comparative Adjectives 2, we've looked at 2 different rules that break the ER model. Rule 1, where you put more, and rule 2 with better and worse. Next lesson, here we go. A bit of homework for you. Next lesson in beginner, lesson 3, we'll be looking at superlative adjectives. Super. So a little bit of homework is do some research. What is a superlative adjective? Try and find 3 examples. Okay, I hope you found that really useful. Please add comments to the bottom. Feel free to email me. I look forward to getting in touch. I'm going to finish with a little bit of juggling and a cup of tea. Cheers. Whoa. Thank you for watching Learn English Free with Tommy D. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Please feel free to comment on the video below. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and email me if you have any questions or suggestions for future lessons. Please click on the links for your next video.